Hello, welcome to number 3 in our series called Dancing with the Stars. And I'm going to read from verse 8 through to 10 of Matthew chapter 2. Appreciate you joining us. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and look carefully for the child, and when you find him, inform me so that I can go and worship him as well." After listening to the king, they left, and once again, the star they saw when it rose led them until it stopped above the place where the child was. Pretty amazing. And that's the important piece here. I often wondered about some of the details of the Christmas message. The star rising, leading, stopping at the place. And this is the elliptical at work. This is God, the Creator, at work. This is where the stars are lining up, astronomically phenomenal, deliberate, predictable. And that's the way God made it. And maybe you're like a lot of people, skeptical about the idea. Well, let me tell you, in the last few years, I have no doubts about the details of the story of Christmas. Because a few years ago, when I was having my cancer treatments and driving up and down to Philadelphia every day, there was one particular day that a day I'll never forget. We're coming home. I'm worn out from treatments. I have no energy. My wife's driving home, and it's an overcast day. And then, so cloudy. I just felt the way I was personally. And then all of a sudden, it was this beam of light. The sun broke through the clouds in this incredible beam of light, right from heaven and touching earth. And of course, it got our attention. We're wondering, where is that? I wonder where that's touching earth. Anyway, 20 minutes we're driving. This phenomenon is still here until, I kid you not, we drive in to our development, 52 houses, one in a million house. We drove in, and that beam of light was shining on our house. And Carol and I, she just parked the car in the driveway, and it was just like the car was lit up. And 20 seconds later, maybe 30 seconds at the most, that beam of light was gone. The clouds had covered it over. And it was just like a message from God. He just waited for me to get home to see where that beam of light was. And it was on my house, 1 in 52 in a development, 1 in a million house. And that day, it really was like being born again almost, because it encouraged me to keep trusting God in this cancer journey. And so here I am just to pass on that episode in my life. And I'm here to tell you today, of course God can do it. A God who created the elliptical, the God who moves the planets, the God who led the people of Israel by fire at night and the cloud during the day. Of course God could do it. And because it's leading the Magi to the place where the child was. And if you go back to the scripture, it says, that last piece of the scripture says, and they were exceedingly joyful. Why? Because, I'd guess, their journey's over. It's been a long journey. They're at the place. They're at the house that is housing the person that they came to worship. And it's a threefold superlative. They were joyful, joyful, joyful. And that's the way we should be for Christmas, because we really realize what is happening here. The King of Kings is being born. The incarnation is being celebrated by the Magi. And I hope that makes you joyful, joyful, joyful. And of course, we could burst into the song, "Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, God of grace." But that's the Christmas message. Thanks for joining me. And yes, delight in the details. God bless you. We're also going to be posting these online, where you can like them and share them. And we're also going to be, we're available every Sunday on Zoom. If you'd like to join us, you're looking for somewhere to grow in your relationship with Jesus, the King of the Jews. God bless.